a repeat call from
Michele?
an inmate at King County Detention Facility. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. The current account balance is $50. The maximum call duration is 15 minutes. To accept the charges, dial 3. To decline the charges, dial 9 or hang up now. Thank you for using Public Communication Services. You may begin speaking now.
Steven.
Hello?
Steven. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I had to buy an account through this service. I don't know what that means, but
I'll pay you back instead, I promise. I know it's
no, I'm sorry. It's all right. It's only $50. I'm not worried about it.
I'll pay you back anyway, okay? Thank you so much.
LaPage, does that sound like your voice in that recording?
Yeah, it's definitely me.
And again, apologies for any embarrassment.
No, I don't remember what I said, but
Hey, not a problem. I mean, So how are you?
Oh, horrible. I need your help.
Okay.
Can you make a phone call for me? Can you get a piece of paper so you can write it down?
Yeah, we get funny here.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's in my car. So.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's not a problem.
I can't help when I'm able to get to the phone.
Let me see if you can find me a pen for me here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, pen. Bro, I'll be right back. So they figure out what's going on yet, or what?
The what?
Did they figure out what's going on, or?
Okay, well, what's happening is, my public defenders are corrupt, and several times, and someone in floor offered to give me, private lawyers, for free in return for an interview, so I can sue the, public defenders, but they've been doing their best to try to keep us separated, and I can't directly call them through the jail. They go into their office, won't answer, and I wanted you to call them if I give you the phone number to tell them to bring their lawyers up so I can sign them on officially and sue my public defenders.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Okay, you guys see the paper?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, the number for Jailhouse is 206
206
464
464
29.
629
No, 2900.
2900.
Yeah.
So 206 464 2900.
Yeah, that's for Jailhouse. They need to have them bring their attorney up as soon as possible because I have a hearing on the 2nd, and I need them to come up before then, so they can be there at the hearing with me. So they gotta come up to the jail so I can sign them on,
Okay.
And I don't have the number for Como News Channel 4. Maybe when you get home you can look it up on the internet on their website and maybe give them a call too. That's just, I thought maybe if I had you, they could represent my co-defendant also because his attorneys are doing the same shit, but he doesn't know about it,
Yeah, they've been calling me and asking me all these questions.
Really? Oh, don't answer anything from them. I've been trying to get a hold of you this morning, but they put a court order in from getting on the phone. They took away my First Amendment rights, and I finally got it listed, but the jail wasn't recognizing it until it got in writing, so I wasn't able to get it in writing until yesterday. I've been struggling for this for like 2 fucking months.
So they've been calling and asking me how I know you and how long I've known you and I mean, I told him, like, everything that that, like, I mean, I just don't see you as ever being a person that would do that. I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't say anything wrong. The thing is I use their private detective to try to find you, so I could get a hold of you, and then they started asking a bunch of questions, and it was, you didn't say anything wrong, but I was trying to get a hold of you because I had lost your email. I wish I'd never lost your email. This shit never would have happened. I didn't mean to lose your email.
No, I mean, I wish I would have known that you were in the problems that you were having. I mean, I'm not rich or anything, but I mean, a friend of mine needed money. I mean, I helped him out,
I didn't need money. A lot of shit's been on the news that's not true at all. I wanted to interview so I could tell everybody what the hell's going on. I mean, they've got all this wild shit, like Sam, a devil worshiper and all this stuff, and that's not what's happening.
Well, I mean, I've read, like, a bunch of stuff. I mean, that's why I'm just kind of confused. I'm like, I've never known you to be like this, and this is weird. I don't know.
The sheriffs and everything, and the corrupt defenders, they said a bunch of shit that was a bunch of lies, and I need to get an interview so I can clear up what's happening, because, like, 90% of that stuff's not true, and I didn't need money. I wish I never lost your email, but I wanted to come out and see you,
Okay, well, I'm in Tennessee now. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee.
If I hadn't lost it, I would have went out there and would have gone away from my family. I'll explain everything later. You so sweet.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in contact with you and, like, Marjorie. Remember her?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
she lives out in Washington somewhere, but I don't know where.
Oh, I didn't know she was in Washington.
Yeah, the one that played Presbyterian or whatever it was.
I know she did.
Yeah, she lives out in Washington somewhere. Her and the guy that she was dating when I lived with him in Tennessee back in, 1998 or whatever it was. I don't remember. A long time ago.
98, yeah. I didn't know they were out here.
Yeah, they moved out there probably 4 years ago, I think.
Wow.
Last time I talked to her, that's what she said, and I was still living in South Carolina at the time, so.
Yeah. If I hadn't lost your email, I would have outside or sent you some money so you could fly up to see me, and, man.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could. I mean, I would have liked to come up there. I was actually thinking about, going over in that direction anyways, and, halfway across the country right now as it is. I mean,
I can send you some money if you want to work that out. What's going to have to happen is I got to get this stuff worked out with my lawyer, and I'll be able to get access to my bank account, and I'll send you some money, and if you want to visit or something, but I don't
do you
know.
let me visit? I mean, is that possible?
I don't know. I'm going to try to work it out. I'm going to try to get into a hospital so I can get visitors to come in whenever, instead of this restrictive crap that they have at the jail.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been to jail or anything. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, well, it's a fucking mess. I'll work everything out, so let you know if it's even possible. But I'm definitely going to send you a couple grand, for helping me, because it's just that big of a deal,
Now, are you able to talk to Joe? I mean, have you been able to get a hold of him?
The problem is that because we have a public defender to, put a separation order against our will, and if I get these two private attorneys to come up, and you can just call Jailhouse and have them send up their lawyer, today, and then I'll be able to tell him, hey, get a hold of the other lawyer, but just in case they don't, you can call Como later, and I can use those two private attorneys to represent both of us, and they'll get the separation order off. And then we can do both of the public defender teams, and that's what I need to do,
I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a mess. Then I sent a letter because I wasn't sure if I could get a hold of you on the phone because I had trouble getting hold of you yesterday. So,
Yeah, every time, like, you would call, it would say,
yeah.
please call this place and set up an account. So I called the place and set up an account, and they're like, well, you have to put $50 down. And I was like, okay. I didn't know you had to pay. I thought usually when people get calls from Jailhouse, I knew that you say, do you want to accept the charges, and then it charges it to your bank or your phone number or whatever.
That's how they usually are, but for some reason it's different in Seattle. I don't know why, but I will pay that.
So I don't care. It's only $50. I mean,
I will. I'll pay a lot because I really appreciate this. All I know is that when I get off the phone with you, if you can just promise to call Law&Crime today, because I need them to come out.
I'll call. I'm not the person that like backs on my word. I'll call.
Okay. No, I wasn't.
I don't know what to exactly ask them or what to say, but yeah, I call for you.
Okay. Well, here I'll tell you. What you tell them is that my public defenders are corrupt, and they raised a competency hearing to keep me from, speaking out and getting help, and I had the competency trial, and I've been found legally competent, and I can have visitors again, and I need them to send their lawyer up immediately, and I'm willing to give them a full interview in return, no holds barred, anything they want to know.
Mm-hmm.
And tell them if they can't make it out to the jail for some reason, like they're busy, to at least be at my hearing on this July 2nd. That's all you have to tell them.
So be there before July 2nd?
Yeah. But, preferably if they come out today, that'd be awesome. But if they can't make it out to the jail, have them show up at my hearing on the 2nd,
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense, sort of? Or?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
You want to bring an attorney, try to be up there today if possible, but if not, either before July 2nd or on July 2nd when your hearing is, that your public defender that you have won't let you talk, and they're keeping you asleep.
I'm allowed to talk now, but before I wasn't,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because they weren't coming up because of the court order, but that's listed, so, yeah.
Yeah, they both called me for you and for Joe. They both of them tried asking me, and then they asked me the same exact questions, and I was like, well, I've never met her in person. I don't, and their information, and I was like, I don't know much about her family. She's never done anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they were just calling everybody in my history and in Joe's history.
Well, I don't mean how the hell they got me. I don't have any clue.
Oh, no, they have a private investigator, and I said, oh, here's your name, and you're on the east. I don't know how they managed, but they found you. But,
You actually remember my whole name?
yeah.
Wow.
I don't know you ever. I just didn't know how to find you. So I was going to hire a private investigator to find you anyway, but they said, but then when this shit happened, then they have their own. But I didn't know they were going to ask all those questions. I just wanted to look you up so I could talk to you.
And the one dude, he was like, he wouldn't let me off the film. He just like asked a question after question. He's like, do you know Joe? And I'm like, I don't even know who Joe is.
His defenders are fucking assholes. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm fine. I wasn't lying when everything I told him was pretty much the truth. You never seemed like, the type of person that would be like that. They were like, well, is she a violent person? I was like, no, not that I know of. She just didn't like the guy that she used to work with at Nintendo, I think what it was when you were doing security, were the only guys that that the only time that you ever said anything about like that was that you didn't like that they got in your space.
Yeah.
And you didn't like say, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass after work or anything. You just, and the only thing I ever knew about your, family was that you helped your mom a couple times when you were at work, and that was when she was doing postal work or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you didn't do anything wrong at all. That's 100%.
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
It just has
1 minute.
increments. But I don't have a lot of time out. I'll call you right back in like 5 minutes after you text. Is that okay? Or are you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that all right? Okay. I'll call you back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. Bye.